Hi everyone, Chelsea Tucker here from TuneChelsea.com. I'm glad that you're here today. Today I want to talk to you about the fact that, people sometimes will say things knowing and unknowingly to you. And it's your job as a human being and having full self-control to acknowledge when somebody is saying something to you. However, the way that you react to that something that they said matters. It matters. And so what I recommend that you do is that you focus on the things that you can control, okay? You can't control that person. You can't control what's coming out of their mouth to you, but what you can control is stopping it. And how do you do that? You walk away. Or you just sit there, you let the person continue, and then you walk away. It's that simple. Sometimes it's very difficult because sometimes those relationships are closer relationships and it can be hard. Why? Because you don't want that relationship to end. You don't want that relationship to go from like an inner circle relationship to an outer circle and maybe even further outer circle, right? So we have these different types of relationships, and sometimes people aren't meant to be as close to you as you thought they were. And that is okay. However, it is very difficult. It is very difficult to accept that because you were expecting that person wanted to be a part of your life just as much as you wanted to be a part of their life. It's not true. It's not always true. Sometimes people will say things not meaning it, right? You could be in an argument, just because my husband and I might disagree or argue about something doesn't mean that I hate my husband, right? Or that I want him to move out and leave for forever. No, absolutely not. We are in a very interlocked relationship. There's a lot of moving parts in a marriage. You're really trying to get to know this person each and every day because they're changing, you're changing, your dynamic of your family is always changing. Every time we added a kid, right? Every year. But I wouldn't change it for the world. Was it hard? Do I recommend it for everybody? No. Do I recommend it for some people? Of course. It just depends on who you are. So also don't compare yourself. Don't compare what other people are doing and how they're doing it and when they're doing it. Do you. Do you. Do you. Make sure that you're in the right place. You know what I mean? So honestly, don't hold people up here on what's coming out of their mouth all the time. And don't even hold them down here either. You know what I mean? If that person is saying something to you that's kind of sideways out of their mouth and you're like, huh? Huh? And you thought that they were on your inner circle, maybe it's time to move them to, another ring. Maybe another ring. But you have to understand that and be able to process that because you don't want to be walked all over either. People make mistakes. But know when you're a doormat versus when you're appreciated in a relationship. It's crucial to your own well-being. Your own mental place has to be taken care of before you can be taking care of anybody else's. So I just encourage you to be aware of the things that are coming out of people's mouths, good, bad, whatever. Don't hold them all the way up here. Don't hold them all the way down here either, though, because you got to find that medium and you have to determine for yourself who is valuable enough, who is worthy enough to be in your inner circles. And it's really cool. You get to choose that. So I hope that this encourages you to just find who you are and unravel that. And it's beautiful. And your self-worth matters. See you next time.